"Baby, did somebody touch you?" And she ended up saying it was Daddy. Felt like my world ended.
So this is a deep dive into everything you need to know about this young lady, Isis, with the brand name The New Trophy Wife on YouTube. The YouTube creator that creates content around becoming a trophy wife and how to attract a high value man. And according to her, one of her biggest inspiration is the sprinkle lady, which so many women out there loves. A trophy wife is considered to be a young, attractive woman who is the wife to a rich and a successful older person. Now, in this situation, her husband is way older than her. I mean, 20 years older than her. This is a little backstory on how everything started. She had her first child at 17 years and she had her second child at age 24. She was already a single mom with two lovely boys. She is working and she's getting paid 70K salary according to her, and she have her own place. So this lady is not broke. She is working and she could at least settle her needs. Okay. Now, after spending one Christmas with her two boys, she decided she need a family. She need a man. She needs someone that's going to be like a father figure to her boys. She need companion. And at this point, she was having this conversation with her home girl who advised her to try some of the dating apps. She wasn't really into dating apps like that, but after so much, conversation, she decided to try it and she opened a dating app called eHarmony. Now, that is where she met her husband. Right on this app, she met other people. She was having conversation with them, trying out. You know how dating app is. Most times you'll get matched with so many people and you have to deal with replying so many people, trying to, get the best out of the available option on the site. She also stated that in the past she have dated guys like 10 years older than her. Meeting this man that is 20 years older than her is something she have not tried before. Now they went on a first date. It was like love on first sight. She was so happy. It seems like they know each other for a very long time. And the man asked her to be his girlfriend. But she declined because she thought the man just wants to sleep with her. So, mind you, on this app, she have other options. She was also hooking up with other people, going on a date, and trying to get the best. So there's this particular one that clicked for her. She started living with the man. The man was taking care of her, paying some of her bills and whatnot, and they were living together. At some point, she noticed that this man doesn't really love her, and the man was basically, keeping her for sex, and this man doesn't love her children because if you have done something with a single mom, you will know that they want you to accept them and the child they already have before you. Okay, so she noticed that this man in question doesn't like her children, which she wasn't okay with. So she have to move out of the house and end the relationship. So the day she moved out of the house, so this older man that was later her husband called her that same day and was like, "What happened? We have not spoken in a minute." And they reconnected, they had like conversation, and she kind of told the man what is happening, and she's like looking for a way to stay, which is a bit confusing to me because I thought you are working and you're getting paid 90K. Can't you pay your bills? But that we are going to come to that later. She was begging this man, "Can I come and stay with you for a little bit just to fix myself up?" And the man was like, "No, if you're going to come and stay with me, then we have to be married." They had good conversation that day. She went on a ring store to buy this man a $300 ring just to show him how serious she is about them getting married. Because they were in different states at that point, she FaceTimed this man to show him the ring she actually got. Mind you, she have always wanted a family. Since they were already talking well, she decided to check this man's profile on the dating app they met just to be sure that everything is cool. So, because something about dating sites is if you get someone that you are willing to spend the rest of your life or have a relationship with, it's good you delete your profile because it's going to be so disrespectful when the person find out that you are talking with them and you are still on the dating site talking with so many other people. When she checks the man's profile on this same dating app they met, she noticed this man changed his profile picture, meaning he's so active there. She sent this man a message saying, "You are not serious. I am done." The man was like, "No, I am so serious about us." And he went on to buy her a ring. 1 week later, they decided to get married. She informed her family members and friends. She was like, "Be happy for me. We are getting married." And that was it. They did their court wedding, did some little reception. and she moved in to live with this man. Something that she enjoyed about this man is how the man loved her boys. Mind you, this is something she wanted. She wanted someone that is going to love these two kids she already have and someone that is going to love her. And this is something she found in this man that made her want to do this with him. Over the years of the marriage, she have given this man 3 kids, making it 5 kids in total, 2 beautiful girls and a boy. The first girl is 4 years, the second girl is 2 years, and the boy is not even up to a year. So she started her YouTube channel trying to educate women on how to become a trophy wife, how to attract high value men, using herself as an example of someone who had been on the dating space and how she, rebranded herself and attracted this awesome man that married her. She monetized her content, she sells ebook to her followers, and things seems to be going pretty well for her until few days ago she made a video saying I married a monster, where she made a lot of revelation about her husband. She equally told us that a few months after her marriage the man sexually assaulted her, and I think that should be like one of the many red flags she ignored, knowing that if this man can do this to you, he can do it to so many other person. So one of these days, she's changing her baby's diapers and she noticed that she's right down there and irritated. And immediately she asked the girl, "Is anyone touching you?" And she said, "Yes, it's daddy." At this point, she is shocked. She don't even know how to feel because she's also a victim of rape. She said her neighbor's husband touched her when she was little. At this point, she was confused on what to do. Her husband was not around at the point. She used Halloween shopping as an excuse to get the kids out of the house. They went to the hospital to get tested. The hospital couldn't conduct the test. They went to a different hospital with police, just, for the record and everything. And that was when they noticed that the 2 girls, both the 4-year-old and the 2-year-old, was touched by this man, and that was it. It's very heartbreaking hearing this from her. I mean, this man is supposed to be a safe place for these little girls, and he turned out to be a monster to them. The information spreading on the media is the man is not in jail, but he doesn't have access to the kids, and he left the house and paying their bills, stuff like that. So many people have a lot to say about the girl. She said because she is a victim of rape, she watches over her kids like a good mom, but some of her old videos shows otherwise. There are some clips spreading online of when she's doing live videos and her kids are yelling, screaming out.
But so it's just all about. Sorry if my house is noisy in the background. I don't know how much you guys can hear, but there's so many of us that it's just like that. So if you hear stuff in the background, just act like you don't.
Personally, my heart goes out to the little girls that witnessed this. I can't even imagine a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old going through this. It's going to be traumatizing for them for life. And my heart goes on to them, and I hope they are in a very safe and a good environment. Most times, you don't need a man as a single mom. You need a good job to provide for you and those kids. Even if you need a man for yourself, don't bring them close to those kids. Make your kids your priority. Take care of them. Okay? So these are my thoughts. What is your thought about this situation? Do you think she's a good mom or a bad mom? Let's hear that in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.